What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Calais Scouting Report. As you already know, I am Calais, and this is the channel. Before we get into the video, man, be sure to do a few things, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Turn on that post notification so you miss a video when we drop. All right, guys. The Arkansas Razorbacks played the Mississippi State Bulldogs today, and it was ugly, not pretty, just downright pitiful game, especially on the offensive side. The Arkansas Razorbacks fell to the Mississippi State Bulldogs to a score of 7-3. Yes, you heard it right. 7-3. The Razorbacks were only able to put up 3 points, which came in the first quarter of the ball game. 3. And was shut out the rest. And Mississippi State put up 7 points only in the second quarter and was shut out the rest of the game, the whole second half, and so was Arkansas. So before we get deep into, I ain't gonna prolong this video too long, as I always say. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys. Like I see it, I said last video that this game needed to be won to get some confidence back, to get the state of Arkansas back, to keep the fans on the side. I don't think all fans have gave up. You know, I don't think everybody has gave up on the Razorbacks, but a lot of people have. I mean, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm not going to make this video too long at all. KJ Jefferson, let's talk about the offense. KJ Jefferson was 19 of 31. 97 yards passing. 97 yards passing. And 1 interception, no touchdowns. That is not okay. That is never okay. That is horrible. And I understand he has no offensive line. So I'm not just going to put all this on KJ Jefferson because, truthfully, I don't think it is. Okay? Let's go to the run. Rashad Abinion, 14 for 47. KJ Jefferson, 16 for 38. AJ Green, 4 for 13. Dominique Johnson, 3 for 5. A total of 103 yards rushing. And, I mean, it ain't even worth telling what we did receiving-wise, but I will anyway. Armstrong, 4 receptions, 35 yards. Ty Washington, 1 for 19. Tyrone Broden, 2 for 15. Tesla, 2 for 11. Abinion, 5 for 11. Wilson, 2 for 7. Johnson, 1 for 6. Satega, 2 for -7. We could not do a darn thing on the offensive side of the ball. Nothing. KJ fumbled 2 times. We lost 1. All right. Let's go talk about how many sacks we gave up real quick. Let's do that. Let's see how many sacks we gave up. Four sacks. 4. We were sacked 4 times. 19 for 31. And it shows. I mean, Jesus. We had some guys open, but offensive line can't freaking hold up. You can't expect to win a lot of ball games if your offensive line ain't good. I don't care if you got Tom Brady sitting back there. If you don't have time to throw the ball, what more can you do? You can't do too much of anything. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Mississippi State's offense. We played their backup quarterback. The starter was out. I think he was hurt last game against whoever they played last week. But this guy named Mike Wright, he went 8 for 12, 7.1 yards a carry, 85 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He ran about 11 times for 60 yards. Mark, 17 for 42. Davis, 3 for 14. Griffin 2 for 6. Pittman 2 for 2. Thomas 1 for -4. They had a total of 120 rushing yards. Let's go to receiving. Ain't this something? They only had 4 guys with receptions. Robinson, 2 for 40. Thomas, 2 for 23. Griffin, 3 for 20. And Marks, 1 for 2. Total of 85 yards. They're right there with us, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different people touch the ball to their 4. That's just so. To their 9 different people touched the ball, and all we did was pass for 97 yards. And they got 4, and they caught for 85 yards. Threw the ball 8 times. We threw the ball. No, they threw the ball a total of 12 times. We threw the ball a total of 31 times and only was able to get 97 yards out of it. They threw it 12 times and got 85 yards out of it. We might have had more yards, but who was more efficient? Go ahead and talk about the defense real quick, man. I mean, we had 1 sack, 6 tackles for losses, 1 pass breakup, 1 interception. They had 1 interception also, returned for 3 yards. Had 4 sacks, 7 tackles for losses, 3 pass breakups. That's terrible. 76 total tackles, 52 total tackles. Pupal, first game back, was our leading tackler. Their leading tackle was Watson. They had a total of 14. Pupal had a total of 12. Like I said, both teams had 1 interception. Really wasn't much return yards going punting wise. I mean, kickoff return, punting. Nobody really had anything to return. Cam Little had 1 kick. Max Fletcher, 287 yards punting today. To their guys, 226. Jesus Christ, that's terrible. I don't think we attempted a kickoff today. Besides the field goal, that was it. Besides the field goal. All right, guys. So let's go to team stats real quick. Like I said, I'm not gonna plan on making this video that long. 3rd downs, they was 1 for 10. We was 5 for 17. 4th downs, we was 1 for 4 on 4th downs. Jesus, help us. We had a total of 200 yards. They had a total of 205 yards on 8 for 12 passing with 85 yards. My gosh. Per pass, they got 7.1 yards per pass. We got 3.1. Rushing, they beat us. We passed the ball more. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Just wait. We passed the ball more than they did. Okay, they ran for more yards than we did. Okay, never mind. Still pretty bad, but oh well. They ran for 120. We ran for 103. They ran about 36 times. We ran about 37 times, and they still outrushed us. Hold on, I'm sorry. Yes. They averaged 3.3 yards a carry. We averaged 2.8. Penalties. They was 8 for 49. We was 5 for 60. How in the world do they have more penalties than us, but yet we still have more penalty yardage than them? We got 2 turnovers to their 1. Time of possession, Mississippi State 28.35. Arkansas 31.25. Okay. Now we done got the stats out of the way. Now it's time for me to vent and talk about what I think. All right, so let's start with this. 5 for 17 on 3rd downs. Jesus Christ. You cannot win no ball games going 5 for 17 on 3rd downs. 1 for 4 on 4th downs. After you don't get the second one, stop trying, Pittman, okay? But I'm not even finished in here and blame Pittman. I'm going to blame the offensive play caller, Dan Enos. That's what I'm going to blame. How in the world do we go 5 for 17 on third downs. How? And then we did the tush push on fourth down, and we couldn't even get it. That is terrible and horrible offensive play calling. Okay, how do we throw the ball 31 times, and we completed 19 of them for, what it was, 97 yards? 97 yards, no touchdowns, no, not even 100 yards. Not even 100 yards. Not even 100 yards. Jesus Christ. I mean, interceptions. I don't know. KJ just does not look comfortable in the back to me. He just don't. He doesn't look comfortable to me. We're averaging, what are we averaging? What are we statistically averaging a game? I mean, overall. Let's see. All right. So KJ has thrown for a total of 1,450. AJ Green has rushed for a total of 239, and he's not even getting the ball that much no more. Like, literally at all. The Binion has more carries than AJ Green, but yet AJ Green has more rushing yards. And he has more carries by him, almost about 30 carries. AJ Green, 239. The Binion, 213. KJ is still completing a total of 66% of his passes. He's thrown 6 interceptions, 14 touchdowns, but he has been sacked 27 times. 27 times he has been sacked. He's 124 of 188. That hurts, That hurts. He 6 interceptions, 14 TDs. He's been sacked 27 times. So maybe that's why he feels so, maybe that's why I look like he's uncomfortable, because he truly is uncomfortable in the backfield. I've been sacked 27 times. I'm getting hit every time I drop back. I'm getting hit. So yeah, your confidence starts to drain. It starts to leave. It starts to make you question yourself. It makes you start to question your teammates also. It does. It truly does. This is speaking from a former athlete, playing the game of football. It makes you question, like, man, what is really going on? And I wouldn't doubt if KJ is having those thoughts in his mind. He's been sacked 27 times. And we're not even throwing the ball that much. Today was I think it's the first time we hit 30-some passing attempts, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But sacked 27 times is insane. My gosh. Our offensive line is terrible. All right. That's not acceptable. That is not acceptable. Like I say, defense to me is playing like defense to me is, if we had a decent offense, I feel like we definitely would not be 0-6, 0-5, whichever one it is. We would not be 0-6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would not be 0-6. Guarantee you, we had an offense. We beat LSU. We beat BYU. We beat Ole Miss. And I even think that we beat Bama. And shucks, I don't know. We could be sitting here undefeated right now with our offense. Absolutely believe that. Who gave us problems was LSU gave us problems, and A&M gave us problems on the interior and the inside. But Bama gave us problems also. But Bama beat us. Every time we've been beat is because of us. We've been beating ourselves. Bama first scored on a big play, busted coverage by the safety. Okay? Every game we should be in, or every game we had a big chance of winning. Us losing to BYU early in the season, that hurt us big time. Absolutely hurt us big time. That did. We knew we had that big stretch coming up. So we needed to at least win at home. Because this is our first time being back home in 4 or 5 weeks. LSU was away, A&M was away, Ole Miss away, Alabama away. This is our first time being back home in 5 weeks. Jesus Christ. Man. But I I don't. Okay, this is my prediction on the coaching situation. Pittman made a great hire on the defensive side. He made a terrible offensive hire. Dan Enos is just not it for Arkansas. He calls these two slow developing plays that we just are not ready to block up. Okay? You as an offensive coordinator should be able to look at your offensive line and be able to tell that we cannot be calling these plays. We cannot be having these slow developing plays. As an offensive coordinator, you should know that. And Dan Enos is not catching on to that. Okay? We go from being the top dogs last year in the nation when it comes to passing or just total yards. And now we can't even average 150 yards. That is terrible. You know, we talk about Kendall Browse. We holler how, oh, man, I'm ready for him to go. And I was one of them. I didn't care for Kendall Browse. I didn't like his play calling. I feel like he was too conservative. I feel like he called these plays that was just sometimes slow developing. And sometimes he just called these run plays on 3rd and 10 that we just did not need. But at the same time, the man gave us opportunity to score when we needed to score, to put the ball out, to take deep shots, to take chances. Dan Enos has made a KJ Jefferson, who we once looked at as Superman. He has for surely turned him into a Robin. He has done that. KJ just does not look comfortable. He doesn't look for sure. He's frustrated for sure. He is definitely frustrated, and I get it. I absolutely get it. But like I said, I don't think we get rid of Pittman. I think Enos has to go. I like the defensive coordinators. They're really, really nice. I like those guys. They've gonna gave up the last few games. I mean, they've had us in every game. They have had us in every game. We have had every game to take advantage of, to be in front of, and to win. We had a chance to because of our defense, because of our coordinators. They gave us every chance. Every freaking chance, but we don't have an offense. We just do not have an offense. So that's my rant on this. You know, the Razorbacks, I feel like the season is over with. I absolutely do. I think it's time the bye week should be helpful. We can still get a bowl game. It won't be a bowl game worth going to, but at least we can still say we went bowling. May have to be some changes made. Has to be. If people want to stay head coach at the University of Arkansas, he has to make a change. I think Dan Enos has to go. You know, I'm pretty sure we didn't pay him too much of nothing. If we did, Arkansas Razorback, we got the money to spread him out, get him gone. But horrible loss, terrible loss, a loss that hurts, loss on homecoming to a team who's not good at all, who's going through adversity just as we are, who does not have nearly the team that Arkansas has. Don't even have the coach that Arkansas has. But when you can't score, when you can't move the ball, when you don't trust your offensive coordinator, things like this happen. And that's what's going on here at the Razorback Stadium, inside Razorback football. Hope you guys enjoyed my little rant, man. Arkansas is now 0-6 in conference, 2-6 overall. I would just like to get another win. Me and my family, we're going to watch them play Auburn in 3 weeks. I would like to go to LSU. I would like to go to Florida here in a couple weeks and pull off an upset. I would love to. That would help, you know, but we just have to wait and see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is all from Calais Scouting Report.